you do your work, then only convey the message, because you will be nurtured, you're spiritually, you're physically, with the good thing which comes to make you good, pure, then you will be doing your message, will be conveying the message of Allah in a good way. So back to this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَيُحِلُّ لَهُمَ الطَّيِّبَاتِ وَيُحَرِّمُ عَلَيْهِمْ الْخَبَائِثِ. So, and Allah makes unlawful to them all the evil and impure things. So, يُحَرِّمُ عَلَيْهِمُ الْخَبَائِثِ. So, if you look at the concept of al-jalala here, actually, we can include this to be in the category of al-khaba'ith. Because when we go to the ayah which says, نهى رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم عن أكل الجلالة وألبانها, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam forbids us from eating or consuming the flesh of al-jalalah animal, as well as to drink their milk. So why do madhahibs, the schools of thought or the scholars, differ in their opinion, even though we don't have many nas or many references but this? So the thing goes to the naha itself. When Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam forbids, it says do not. Is it makruh or is it haram? If it is makruh, is it makruh tanzihi, which is close to mubah, or is it makruh tahrimi, which is close to haram? So that's why we will see the difference in the scholars' opinions. Well, it's too small, I'm so sorry. Only me can read this one, but I can read for you. This has been read before in the slides before this. I know I'll be criticized by some of my students. You said don't put so small writing in the slide, but you do. Yeah, I should put this into two different slides and it looks big. But yes, it says that إن الحلال بين وإن الحرام بين وبينهما أمور مشتبهات. So this is, well, if you like to be safe, you better avoid this mushtabihat. Yes, لا يعلمهن كثير من الناس. Many people, they don't know what is this gray area. Okay, فمن اتقى الشبهات فقد استبرأ لدينه وعرضه ومن وقع في الشبهات وقع في الحرام. So this one, Rasulullah ﷺ already gave us the guideline. What should I do? There are lots of things, especially now with the development of halal industry. Lots of things. And yesterday we were just talking with some of my students about how actually khinzir or pork has been used in the industry in many, many different things. From the bone, flesh, skin, the fat, everything, the innards, everything is just so useful. Even when once I was presenting, I was asked, so why God created pig? Yeah, it's lots of things that we shouldn't consume. There are lots of things they use in the whole industry, in cosmetic, food, what else? Pharmaceutical, many, many different things. And it's really hard, but Alhamdulillah, this is actually us. We are here, chosen by Allah to find some replacement. And then, so this is the thing that we should avoid this, as well as the al-jalala itself. So what are the rulings on al-jalala? Because I was told that I have only 10 minutes, and I think I have to more than 10 minutes, right, Doctor? So the rulings on al-jalala, some of the madhab of Hanbali, they say it's haram. This naha is actually haram, so better not, okay? And then also makruh tanzihi, which is close to lawful, it's Hanafi and Shafi'i. And some, like madhab Maliki, they say yes, it is mubah, but of course it's after quarantine. So Let me just talk a little bit about this quarantine. Indeed, my project, I was doing it not only from the Islamic part, but I was also helped by some of the scientists, Dr. Faizul, as well as other research assistants from the science. They did, and how this quarantine can happen. So the quarantine is actually, let's say, the scholars, they put chicken, for example. It's for 3 days, so they will be cleaned for 3 days. Or the longest is camel, about 40 days. And I was actually asking, how can it be cleaned when the animal has already been eating for such period of time? And they said no, because through some of the scientific finding, they only we try to clean the intestine and this and that, and they have all the, inshallah, the finding will be out and I can share with everyone. As far as us, maybe we can ask, so how if I go to the market and now I'm going to eat, I'll buy the fish. I like keli so much. I like catfish. We call it lele in Indonesian. Yeah, pecel lele, even they say pecel lele is the fried catfish with some of the chili, and it's nice. I'm a little hungry now. Yeah, but after I learned about this, I think I should be a little bit more careful, because who knows that this lele, this keli, this catfish was actually reared in the pig, pond maybe. So don't worry. The scholars, they already gave us the guideline, as well as your chicken. How do I know that this chicken is actually al-jalalah or not? How do I know that the beef that I just bought or our mutton is al-jalalah or not? It's already in the market. So the general guideline that has been given by the scholars, there are 3 components to see. First of all is the smell. If your fish smell fish, okay. If your chicken smell chicken, oh, that's fine. You are in the right, okay. Okay. It doesn't smell filthy. It doesn't smell najis. If the color doesn't change, it's the color of flesh, not bluish, not blackish, not something that the color not supposed to be. Oh, you are in the right track. Especially, of course, we go to the halal, corner. So there are especially the smell, the color, yeah. And then the last is the taste.
3 minutes.
Yeah, thank you. I'm close to my conclusion. So yeah. That was all actually introduction. No. Yeah, I learned that some people, they talk the introduction is more than the core. So that's how I think this is very important to know. If we go and we buy or we buy the chicken or fish or anything, everything looks good, it's fine. And especially the fish. You might ask me, even the dead of fish is also halal. No, you are talking about al-jalal, what is this? So don't worry, there are some guidelines for us to follow. See, I'm in the conclusion. So the concept of halal from farm to fork, why are we so much concerning about this? This is the last that I would like to remind myself and everybody, why are we so much concerned with our consumption? Because we don't want to be like this musafir, where Allah wa Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam عن أبي هريرة قال رسول الله إن الله طيب لا يقبل إلا طيبا. Allah is good and He does not accept but the good things. وإن الله أمر المؤمنين بما أمر به المرسلين. And indeed, us here all, the believers, we are just like messengers. Yes, we are all given the task to convey the message. And then, فقال تعالى يا أيها الرسل كلوا من الطيبات واعملوا صالحا. that's also for us. We eat good, then we convey the message. وقال تعالى يا أيها الذين آمنوا كلوا من طيبات ما رزقناكم ثم ذكر الرجل. And then Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam was mentioning about the musafir, about traveler, and this traveler is indeed all of us. We are all traveling to go to Allah, and we need Allah along the journey. We are weak. We keep on asking Allah every time. يطيل السفر أشعث أخبر يمد يديه إلى السماء. We always ask Allah, Ya Rab, Ya Rab, we need this, we need that. But what does Rasulullah say? وَمَدْعَمُهُ haram. What we eat is still haram, we don't concern about it. وَمَشْرَبُهُ haram. What we drink, we don't concern about it. وَمَلْبَسُهُ haram. What we wear, we don't even concern about it. وَغُذِيَ بِالْحَرَامِ. We are fed with haram. فَأَنَّا يُسْتَجَابُ لَهُ. How will Allah accept our dua? So inshallah, may Allah guide us to be more concerned, to be more aware of what we consume. So we are going to be included in the group of al-maqbulin who will be accepted by Allah and not to be rejected. Billahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much. Okay, the